All right. Thanks for stopping by. So we have left the previous campsite. We were there a week and we're headed on down the road. It's only about 50 miles south of where we were, but it's going to take us 3 hours to get there because there's no main road. We got to take forest roads all the way. But the good news is we got some nice scenery to look at on the way. I don't think I've gotten out of second gear for the last 20 miles of this dirt road. Look at this sharp drop off here on the edge. But man, this scenery is beautiful. We're still in Idaho, the panhandle of Idaho. And we're going down to a free boondocking spot. We don't know what to expect, but the forest ranger recommended it. And we're going to take her word for it and see what it turns out to be. So drive with me for a few seconds. I'll play some tunes and I'll be right back. Well, I had to pull over and show you this. I'm still on this same forest road, and it runs right along beside this lake. I think the name of this lake is Pend O'Reilly, or it may be O'Reilly. I'm not sure how they pronounce it. But this place, oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe it. I just had to pull over, take a break for a while. This road is really rough. We only got about 5 more miles before we reach the campsite. Kevin is a couple of miles ahead of me. I like to lay back about a mile because the dust is just so overwhelming here. So that's why I stay far behind. Okay, so I guess it's time to get back in the Matty wagon and continue on down the dirt road here. I'm excited to get to the new campsite. One thing I've noticed is when I drive a lot of miles of dirt roads, I've got a lot of dust sneaking through the crevices of the back door seal. Right around the bottom of the back door, I got tons of dust. But I'll work on that later. It's time to get back on the road. Okay, we made it to the campsite. There's good news and bad news. The good news is they had one site left. This is the road we came in on. But it's not on the water. That site that's over on the water is taken, but we spoke with this lady and she said we could use the access trail through her campsite to get down to the lake if we wanted to. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't want to, invade her privacy. But this site would be really good. And she is leaving in a couple of days, so I think we'll just hold out and wait. And when she leaves, we'll just come over and take this site. I did walk the loop. And it looks like campsite number 4 is the Primo campsite. 4 and 6, I think. But this is not bad at all. I mean, we'll just hang out here and wait for one to come available. I'm just glad they had one open to begin with. We'd be driving more. I'm tired of driving. Okay, so it's the next morning. I'm going to take a walk around the loop here because I do believe I saw a Toyota 4Runner leave out at campsite number 4 this morning. So I'm going to walk down here, and while we do that, I'll just give you some shots of the campsites. We're going to check it out and see if they vacated that site. And if we did, then I will go down there and grab it, and I'll wake Kevin up and let him know. There's his van over in the weeds. They do have picnic tables here at every campsite, and they do have outhouses. And this is totally free. You can stay here 14 days. I don't think I've ever seen free campsites with any amenities. Usually it's just nothing, no picnic tables, no fire rings, and no outhouses. But they have all that here. And they do have a forestry employee that comes around and checks on the sites. And, they keep tabs on you to make sure you do leave after 14 days. But I have no plans of staying here any longer than probably 10 days. Here's our trusty outhouse. I think I'd rather use a bucket than use one of these things. You ever gone in one of these? It is not pleasant. But, all right, this is a site right down here on the left that overlooks the water. And it has a trail where you can actually get down to the water. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like it's been vacated. All right, let's check it out. This is the one I thought This one and the guy next door in that little travel trailer, I think, are the best two sites. Yeah, it's open. They left this morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hurry up here and I'm going to go back down there, throw some stuff in the van, and run up here real quick and get it. Because these campsites are loading up pretty quickly. I don't want to miss this one. Well, that was quick. I snagged it. I just threw everything in the van the best I could and came up here. I didn't even tie anything down. Such a short trip, so this is going to be so much better. Except there is a lot of shade. I'm going to have to get my portable panels out, lay them out in the sun just to charge up, the power stations and all. I don't know what I'm going to do about my house batteries, but maybe in the middle of the day we will get some good sun for a few hours. I got to figure that out. I may have to move the van back toward the road a little bit to get better sun, but hey, this is great. Oh, I see a trail over here to the right that leads up to a sunny point. Yeah, I'll just bring the panels out here, my portable ones, lay them out in the sun and a couple of my little power stations and charge those up. What a view. Take it in, my friends. Take it in. So Kevin has gone back to get his stuff in his van. He'll be back up here in just a minute. And I'm going to start setting up camp, getting out my chair, my table. Someone left us some cardboard. That is a good thing. I don't see that as a problem at all. A lot of campers will leave you cardboard and wood around for the next camper. So that's perfectly fine with me. That is not to be considered as trash. That is to be thought of as a gift, and I appreciate it. So during the pause there, we just talked to the same lady from the forestry department. She just came by and we recognized her and she said, well, I see you found the place. She was the one that recommended we come check this place out. She was the one that came by the previous campsite. And this is the best site we've found in I don't know how long. I mean, we've found some really good spots and this has got to go to the top of the list. Look how clear that water is. I mean, you can't get a place like this for free. This is amazing. So if I don't need supplies, we may do the 14 days here. I'm not sure. But I think I might have to go back to Sandpoint to pick up a package. I'm not sure. But we'll wrap it up for now. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.